was about to get some sleep. But after seeing what's going on with the world, on Earth, I have to put this video up for you guys to see because a lot of shit is going to be in the scenes. Don't get caught up with that profitable bullshit. There's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes that you need to know. This clip here, folks, you have to be aware what's going on because the Earth is going to get some serious shit. And those solar flares and those CMEs from the sun going to fuck everything up, folks. So prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. And I'm not fear mongering. I'm just going to prepare yourself what's about to go down because you got to know. You got to know. Hang on, folks.
The sun is getting ready to knock out the grid. They said we're going into solar maximum. You guys know what this is. I think this shit lasts for like 10 years, right? So we only in the first year, I think of this. We on that shit. What the fuck is going on? The sun is doing this already the first year. What do you think they get ready? They go right up and they spray the sky. They gonna block out the sun rays.
Okay, so to survive the solar flash in 2030, your heart has to be lighter than a physical feather. And I'm not talking about your physical heart because that's impossible and you would die. I'm talking about your spiritual heart, your heart chakra. Beings who vibrate on their fourth seat, which is your heart chakra, emit a green aura field. And that is how the Elohim can detect who to pick up on the shams. And on April 8th, 2024, there's going to be a solar eclipse over the whole entire...
Well, you know that happened already. That happened already. That happened in April.
And in the Bible, which is a collection of stolen, over 250,000 stolen Egyptian papyrus scrolls that are written by the wise men of the Nile that the Romans stole and put in a 52-mile tunnel in the Vatican, and they used this to make your Bible. These third-dimensional Europeans could never corrupt a documents that fifth-dimensional thinkers wrote. So these Europeans could only corrupt these verses to their own understanding. So based on what consciousness you're vibrating on, you will still be able to see through the corruption. I'm going to show you this. Jesus, who is the Son, the physical Son, S-U-N, of God, who is the black nation, said that the symbol of him returning will be when the sun and the moon darken. And remember how I told you guys that America is the new Babylon, right?
Yep.
Watch this. April 8th, 2024.
Yep. The sun.
The sky is going to darken as if it were dawn or dusk because of the solar eclipse, okay? Which is going to be over America, which is the new Babylon. And it is not a coincidence that this solar event is taking place exactly
7 years after
the
first one.
The solar eclipse over America in 2017.
Yep.
The blue star Kachina arrived. And during that eclipse, that little fire that I mentioned in my previous video that's going to spark inside of your etheric body is going to be that ghost DNA that is deactivated in the blood of Africans. So that's the Anunnaki genetics. And that solar eclipse was going to trigger the awakening of those genetics. And it's going to start fusing light information into your light body. And if your consciousness can't handle the information,
yeah, I'm going to go crazy.
You're going to slowly go insane.
Yep.
Turn into a mental zombie, and you're going to die. And the others who are vibrating on their heart chakra or higher will just get an upgrade and get that Christ consciousness, which is the hidden sun within their etheric body. If y'all want more information, I can make a part for it.
Out of history. You remember the solar eclipse of August of 2017? I want you to look at the route it went. There's another eclipse happening in 2024. Look at the route that goes. What does it make? It makes an X. So let me ask you a question. Let's say that you're a teacher and your student hands you a test, right? And you review the test and you look and you see some wrong answers. And you put the X next to the wrong answer. What are you saying? That's wrong. I'm crossing that out. If you put a big giant X on the entire test, what does that mean? That the entire test is
wrong.
Failed,
yep.
Or you're not accepting it. So when God, who orchestrated the position of the sun and the earth, created solar eclipse to make an X upon the United States, what do you think he's saying? Because Jesus said that there will be signs in the sun, the moon, and the star. These eclipses were 7 years apart from each other, the number of completion. You're seeing what's going on now with Russia and Ukraine, and China and Taiwan. Think on that.
That based on studying the Anunnaki that they are coming back. So you tell us a little bit about that. Well, in all the texts, they always say that they're going to return. The reason why they left was it was a pyramid war. It was the second pyramid war.
That's Billy Carson.
Known as Marduk. You can look at Marduk's name in the Torah, in the Bible.
That's Marduk.
Tablets, these guys everywhere. He's Amun-Ra. He started a war because he
That's Billy Carson.
To extend his kingship. He wanted to take over kingship in other areas that he wasn't supposed to on the planet, so forth, so on. So that war was nuclear. The reason why you know it's nuclear because it specifically says that their nails were falling out, their hair was falling out, blood was coming out of their eyes. This is radiation sickness. And that war is what really caused them to want to flee. And one of the tablets, Enki goes to Anu and says, can you please stop the evil wind? That's what they call it. That's nuclear fallout. He's like, there's nothing I can do. And so he told them, like, turn around, man, get that ship. We got to get out of here. Because everything is coming. And they said that that evil wind covered the land and killed all the animals, the people, and everything else. And a lot of these people never came back. But they said that they'll be coming back and take back claim of the rightful kingship of this planet.
That's Gordon Maxwell.
These people go to war, killing innocent women and children. Like the First and
That's
Second World
Gordon
War,
Maxwell.
murdering and killing. How could men do this? I don't think men are doing it at all. I think that there are powerful entities in this world who look like men, and they give the orders that you better jump. And I don't care if you call yourself president, just don't matter. If you get in their way, they'll sooner kill you as anybody else. They got an agenda, and you had better jump when they say. And consequently, I think that's what we're looking at today, a war between the gods. It has nothing to do with the human element. It has to do with a cosmic, cataclysmic time in which the gods are battling now for our ownership. This is what Steven Spielberg and George Lucas have been telling you. Steven Spielberg in his movie Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. You need to go back and get the movie and watch it. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. What is the Last Crusade? Well, if you don't understand the first two Crusades, you're never going to understand the
last one.
Crusade.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what the Crusades were all about? Do you know who started the Crusades? And what were they crusading about? Well, it has to do with the ownership of people, international banking cartels. It has to do with the Knights Templars of the 9th and 10th
The
century.
Club of Rome, the Council of Foreign Affairs.
So consequently, if you don't understand what the first two Crusades or the first three Crusades, then you're not going to understand Indiana Jones
The
and the
Knights
Last
Templar.
Crusade. What is the Last Crusade about? It has Indiana Jones looking for something called the Cup of Christ, or the Holy Grail. The Cup of Christ, the Holy Grail, there have been many, many stories and many interpretations of this, but basically it goes back to one thing. The cup represents the holder of the wine. The wine is poured into the cup. The wine has always represented the blood of mankind. Jesus said, drink this wine, for this is the blood of the covenant. So you drink the wine, all of the men around the table would drink the wine. They are symbolically drinking the blood of the God so that they are locked into a partnership with God. You're drinking the wine, which is a ritual. The wine represents the blood. And in the Christian sense, it represents Jesus' blood that's being shed for us. So you're drinking the blood, taking an oath to lock yourselves together in a sacred mission. All right, but the Holy Grail, the lost Grail, is a cup in which you pour the wine. The cup represents the earth on the earth. So the cup represents the earth. The human blood on the earth is the wine in the cup.
I am piggybacking off this guy right here.
Holds the cup, holds
I'm
the blood
piggybacking
of
off
the
of
human
him.
family on the earth in his hand, which I believe is a symbolism of the ancient gods who have come here from another world, and they're saying, who owns this property down here? Well, we created it. You created it, but we own it. We're coming in and taking it over. And that's why
And that's the
Saddam
Anunnaki.
Hussein has said he believes he is the reincarnation of King Nebuchadnezzar. I got a feeling that there's some really powerful, strange occultism going on in the Middle East right now. Cannon fodder, we're going to become involved in a war that you have no idea in the world how big it's going to be. Because this has nothing to do with generals sitting down and plotting out some war plan. No, no, no. This is going to be one hell of a conflict. It's going to be a cosmic conflict between the gods. And even today, Christians are beginning to realize this is the things which are talked about in the Bible prophecies. We are in the time of the end. Yes, we're in the time of the end of the age of Pisces. And the coming age
Of
in
Aquarius.
2012, we will be fully into, according to the reference works, we'll be fully into what is called the beginning of the age of Aquarius. That is simply dispensation.
Family, shit gonna get crazy. Just a matter of time. And don't forget, we're signing up to be here at this particular time to see what's going on. So just be aware and just sit back and enjoy the show. But don't forget, life is just a big game, though. Remember, life is just a big game. It's how you play the game. Don't forget your thoughts. Create your reality. So think on living on a world of peace, love, and harmony, and joy and happiness. And that's your world. Hang on, folks.
Fully into what is called the beginning of the age of Aquarius.
The water bear.
Is simply dispensations of time. 2,150 years of the age of the fish. This is why Christians have the fish on the back of the cars. And the water era, which is Aquarius. So what the Bible is saying is that there is one age that's leaving, that's a 2,000
And one age coming in.
period, and another 2,150 period is going to begin. And who are going to be the gods of the new age, the gods of the new order of things? Well, it's like a prize fight, heavyweight champion prize fight. We're going to have to fight this one out, see who the best man is. You know, the two guys fighting over the woman. So consequently, I think what we're beginning to see and what we're going to see very soon is an all-out cosmic war. In which we're going to also see, I think we're going to be privy to see supernatural things going on, not just in this war, not just in war. I think we're going to see some really strange phenomena being
All right,
able
folks,
to,
it's going a little bit too long for me, so if you
people
want to see
are
the whole
gonna
thing,
themselves.
want to see the whole thing, that's the whole thing right here.
Dear
Look.
friend of mine,
Go to
I
YouTube
just spoke
and
this
watch the
past
whole thing.
week
It's a little bit
at
too
the
long for me. It's
Japanese,
going too long.
Friendship Club in Little Tokyo.
Hey, look, to be fair enough, we've been seeing those, like, currently, right? That's crazy. He did these press conferences and videos a long time ago. I ain't gonna put a date on it. Y'all go find it for yourself, but it's a very long time ago, yeah. And he's speaking it, and it's according to, like, what we currently see happening, right?
For Norio. But Norio has been saying for many years, Norio is famous for his work with Area 51. But Norio Hayakawa has said so often that he believes that is planning on having some kind of a UFO
Envision.
extravaganza
Yeah.
that they're going to do themselves. You know, so many people have said,
Yo, somebody's been lying to us. But there's nothing slick to a can of oil.
See, they're going to do a UFO invasion to fool you that they're coming. They're going to also put a hologram in the sky of Jesus to make you believe it's coming. Hologram. Be careful, folks. That's all trickery. Think for yourself. Don't let them fool you. They're good at being deception and fooling you. Hang on, folks. Here we go again. Let's keep it going. It's all about knowing.
The clip of Krantz fighting at Oxford. See some form of artillery or gunfire taking place in the top right corner. The most fascinating clip is this one from Machu Picchu, where there is a massive firefight, and something crashes at Stonehenge.
And that be
There's a portal above me. Dennis noticed it. It's a complete circle. It's got one sun there. I blew an O. Another sun. You blew an O. I'll tell you what you blew. But yeah, isn't that fucked up?
look at that. It's more than one.
What the hell? Cocksucker. Yeah. Did you get the whole thing in your picture or what? It's too big. But it's a perfect size. It's too big. What about Plano or something?
Together we can catch these things, man. Y'all go look that up yourself, man. It gets deep, bro.
Have you ever wondered why NASA stopped exploring the ocean? NASA started exploring the deep sea in 1958, but stopped in 1978. After that, they started working on getting us off the planet. They even detonate a massive explosion in the ocean in 2021. What did they discover down there? What are they so afraid of?
Right.
Yo, TikTok. I know a lot of y'all travel, a lot of y'all like to be on the road, and a lot of y'all get hotels and Airbnbs. But what I need y'all to know is this is a list of hotels. You got the Hilton, the Wyndham, the Days Inn, the Super 8, Best Western, Red Lion, Marriott, Choice Hotels, Extended Stay America, and Motel 6. What do all these hotels have in common? They're all being sued right now for human trafficking. They have been participants in human trafficking. But wait, that's not all. In some of these hotels, they have found tunnels in the closets that go underground that led to missing children. Hey, do your own research. As you can see right here, the lawsuit has been filed against major hotel companies, including these, for allowing trafficking to occur on their property and profiting from human trafficking. Also, these hidden cameras have been found in a lot of these hotels as well. The traffickers use these cameras to spy on you and to see who they can kidnap. This is a coat hanger. This is a camera that looks like a plain screw. You would never know. People, you have to check your room for cameras.
Right.
Also be aware of hotels that offer free shampoo and some conditioners, because a lot of these containers will have shampoo in them, but the base of the container is a whole camera system. So be careful at Airbnbs and at hotels everywhere. You can actually buy a device that will scan the room and let you know if there are cameras in the room. And it will show you where the cameras are. And for reference, this is a hotel in Florida that had a hole in the closet that they went through and they found children way down that tunnel where they would kidnap people that checked into these hotels.
Okay, family, like I said before, to watch the whole thing, you can watch it right here. Watch it right here, the whole, folks. The whole video. Listen, that device you can get from Amazon that can detect cameras in the hotel rooms. Go to Amazon and put in a device to detect cameras in the rooms, and they give you a little beam and it can detect what cameras in the room and where it is. So get it from Amazon. Subscribe, leave a comment, thumbs up. I'm out here. Much love, folks. It's all about knowing. Much love. Peace out. One love.